Hi, Miss Kendall Girl. So we are going over standards 4 and 5.
Okay.
It says, so the candidate understands the central concepts, tools, and inquiry and structures of discipline they teach and creates learning experiences that make these aspects of discipline accessible and meaningful for learners to assure mastery of the content. I gave you a 3. I like that you pointed out parts related to Black men because that's relatable to your kids, because we primarily teach African American students. I like that you tied a question to a quiz that they took earlier. You made a connection there. Students were required to use language from the text. You reiterated that expectation in their performance. They could take this to, I would say that you could take this to a level 4 by encouraging students to use props that maybe include technology, because under the level 4, it talks about technology resources.
Okay.
Does the candidate utilize their content knowledge to relate the content to life experiences? I gave you a 3 on that one as well. That's still a part of content knowledge. Does the candidate use instructional resources and technology that are comprehensive, accurate, and appropriate for students? I gave you a 3 on that as well. Different way to access by having students assess. It's a different way to assess what they've learned by having them to act their answers out instead of having a traditional test. And you're able to meet the needs of a variety of learners that way as well. Standard 5, the candidate understands how to connect concepts and use differing perspectives to engage students in critical thinking, creativity, collaborative problem solving related to authentic, local, and global issues. I gave you a 4 on that one. I liked how students had to act out their interpretations of the play. Students, they were building on their soft skills, which is a skill that our kids lack because they don't like to talk. You encourage them to talk. I did laugh at you in your video because I saw when you were trying to explain to them, y'all have to get over your fear. I saw you stop and think about how you wanted to word that. And then you was like, and then you worded it good.
Okay.
I liked also how you stopped the students in the middle of the second performance. They were not meeting your expectation, and you stopped them and let them and kind of explain to them, this is not what I'm looking for, but this is what I'm looking for. I'm gonna give y'all a minute to rethink, recollaborate, get it together, and do it again. So I like that. That was really good. And then lastly, does the candidate integrate multiple perspectives into interdisciplinary lessons, supporting and encouraging students by providing immediate feedback and utilizing student feedback to monitor and adjust instruction to help students respect and understand the different cultures and backgrounds of diverse populations while making lessons more relevant and meaningful to learners? I kind of explained that already. You made Q&A relevant when you related what you were discussing to the Pursuit of Happiness movie, which is a really good example, a really good movie. Lots of teachers showing their classrooms, which prompted students to come up with their own themes that they can use in their future essays that you mentioned. Was lots of positive praise when students were relating things in the play and when they started to begin to come up with their own themes. So I really like that. So yes, girl, we did good.
Yay, I'm learning. I'm implementing everything. Yes, I'm excited. Okay.
Yay.
All right. So, is there anything that you would suggest moving forward for my next few videos that I may need to implement or just continue to do what I'm doing now?
I think that just doing a variety of ways to assess them. So like you did a paper question thing, then this time you did a performance thing. Only thing that's really left is maybe a technology piece, and I can go over a few of those, like Nearpod. You can put some questions in Nearpod. They can do Nearpod on their phones, on their laptops.
What's that other thing where they tap in, not Quizlet. It's something where they have Kahoot.
Kahoot, yes.
Maybe like a Kahoot.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Because they get real competitive.
That. Yeah, and that kind of maybe have them give them an incentive for like anybody with the highest score or something like that.
I always award the top 3.
Okay. All right. So I'm excited. Thank you. I'm gonna do my feedback on